Alright, so good morning. This beautiful, amazing morning. Time checking. I was about to say time checking studio. The time check this morning is few minutes past 7 already, and it's a beautiful day. I just finished doing a little bit of reading and arranging, and because I have an exam coming up very soon, I have an exam coming up in few days. I'm running my master's degree. Sorry if you're new here, my name is Gift. I help businesses and brands, founders, creators gain visibility online, make content, and increase their sales. I'm an OAP and I'm running my master's degree here in Nigeria. It's crazy. That's why I have to really put myself together. It's To be very honest, if you want to do your master's degree in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, I would advise you to do one thing: do it immediately. Your first degree. As soon as you're done with your first degree, your BSc in any course, that's when you have to do your master's degree. Don't waste time. Don't take time away. I've been away from school for a few months or few years, and it is just crazy how much I need to put myself back from business mode or work mode back to school mode. Do you understand? Like, it's basically a mental transition. Or this month I know I'm in work mode, the next month I'm in school mode, the next month I'm back to business mode, and it's crazy. Anyway, that's that about that. Today I'm doing my water fast, so I'm not going to be eating till probably 5:36 ish. After I finish reading and arranging, after this we're going to do like a room haul. I need to clean up, arrange my books because I'm in the exam mode, and then after that we are then going to head out for an afternoon run, probably around 3:34. And when we return, we're going to read again and then probably get something to eat, read, and that'll be all for today. So sit back, relax, and don't touch it down. Please and please, I want to also say this: I want you to hit the subscribe button. We are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is going to really, really, really make my day. If you can, just hit the subscribe button. I notice a lot of us are watching and we are not subscribed yet. Please and please and please hit the subscribe button. Alright, so unfortunately I lost the audio file to this section of the video, which was very sad. But having said that, the whole plan was for me to arrange the room and move my desk setup backwards so I would have enough space in other parts of the room. I tend to feel that when you move your table or your desk closer to the wall, you just have lots of space, and because you have lots of space, increases the chances of you to stay more productive and you will just get to do other things better. So that was basically what happened here. While growing up, like every other child, I had no interest in reading. I did not like books. I just wanted to be alone and think. I had questions at the back of my mind every time. Why is things like this? Why are things going the way they are going? And my parents would always complain, "Gift, go and read." My younger sister loves books. She loves reading novels. She loves intellectual property. She loves just gaining information. But me, zero. I hated books. I hated reading. But at some point something changed, and during the lockdown I met a man that completely changed my life. He changed my life in the sense that he unlocked a part of me that's always been in me but had not seen the daylight. Now I fell in love with books because of the way he introduced books to me. Now I'm going to tell you one thing: if you love books, or if you have someone that doesn't like books, there's something called the subconscious illusion of results. Now everybody loves something, and because you love something, you would give that an interest, and if you give that an interest, over time you tend to be associated with that thing. Alright, so during the lockdown, he would call me every single day and tell me about a book or a story he knows I love, probably psychology, human self-development, and he introduced me to this book titled The Almanac of Naval, and this book was the keystone to the change that I received. My life completely transformed. Now, one other book he introduced me to is called Emotion by T.D. Jakes. Now, Emotion literally talks about the idea of men and women in particular relationships. Now, we all know the fact that most people in different relationships have different perspectives to how they are as individuals, but coming together as partners is a completely different ballgame. T.D. Jakes said a quote that I would always say: Men think internally and women think externally. So if you have that one thing in your life you are going through and you've communicated it to your partner, probably a female, and then your partner is complaining about it over time, or your partner is telling you something, now you should always search for the root cause of that statement or that criticism or that conversation, not just the surface of that conversation, because every conversation is bettered as a result of internal and emotional conflict over time. Alright, so after arranging the books, it was time for us to lay our bed. A wise man once said, the way you lay your bed, that's the same way you're going to lie on it. So if you can lay your bed properly, you can lie on it properly. And this is before and after a video of how the room looks like. There's a lot of space for me to move around, stay productive and work. Now you have our deck set up around here, which is something I made a video about it. Now I have my books around here, which is very, very nice. I love the way it's arranged. And then I have my bed and I have my wardrobe, which is there. I'm thinking of doing a full room tour later in the future. Let me know if you want it. Alright, so before I actually get to film the bureau, let me show you the tool I use. I use a gimbal to film it. This is what it is, and it comes in a pack. So it comes in this very easy bag, and the most beautiful thing about it is I get to put it in. It's very, very mobile. So I get to put it in, close it, and I can carry it to wherever I'm going to. And whenever I want to use it, I bring it out. And then because I'm filming right now with my iPhone XS Max, let me use this dummy phone to show you, to illustrate what it does. So the whole idea about a gimbal is to stabilize your image whether or not you are shaking. So you get a very smooth image when you are filming. So I put this in, easy peasy, and then I turn it on. So I get to, film the montage. It's going to be very easy. And this is 3 axis, so when I lock it in, no matter how I move, it's going to be intact. So when I do the POV, wherever I move, it's going to be intact. So if you want, I don't know, a full tutorial on how to use this gimbal, you can comment down, and then I'm going to make a full video describing it, how I use it for my everyday shoots. It is very, very interesting. Now, there are buttons here. You could zoom in, zoom out, you could lock focus, you could turn it on it, you could make the record directly. Then here you can go up, frame up, you can frame down and get as much such shots as possible. Alright, so that's that about that. Now the beautiful thing is you could get a landscape. Is this landscape? You could get a portrait shot. This is portrait. Then you double tap the back, and then, double tap the power button. You get landscape. So landscape, portrait, easy. I love this guy. All right. So for the evening, we're going to be having suya, bread, and coffee. I got my 3-in-1 coffee to wrap up my day. Thank you very much if you've stayed up to this time. I want to tell you that this is one of the most important things of my day, the time I get to eat. And I don't do this every day, I don't fast every day, but I try to do it at least once or twice every single week to just deprive myself of dopamine. It's basically like a dopamine detox. I reduce the time I use my phone on social media. I try to eat at least 6 or 7. Time at the moment this is 8 minutes to 7. This is 8 minutes to 7, and this is the when I'm having my first meal of the day. I'm sharp mentally, emotionally, I'm okay psychologically. I can read and just get myself together. So if you're a young man out there and you really need to do one or two things to stay productive, firstly I'll tell you they sleep very well. Eat at least later. When I mean later, I mean skip breakfast, keep some certain meal, and keep yourself hungry. Guys, there is something in just keeping yourself hungry. Your mentality is sharp, you have that anger in you, and if you can convert that anger into work, trust me, you'll stay productive. Alright, so genuinely I didn't want to film this video today. I'm not going to lie, I didn't want to film it. I said, well, do people really care about my day? Do people care about what I do? But the truth is, people don't care, but people care. Because I'm making this video now, someone out there is going to be inspired, and that person is also going to do something to inspire others. So it's a chain. I'll leave with this quote I heard from Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan says, strong men create better times, and better times create soft men, and soft men create hard times. So try to be a strong man out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a man or a woman, you're a girl or a boy, be an example. Make sure things are better for others. Use yourself as the canvas that people would see and become inspired. You should not live a mediocre lifestyle. Try to be better. One of the things I hate is mediocrity. So try to do something to change your generation, change your family, change your lineage. And trust me, you will not regret it. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. Remember, until death, all defeat is psychological. It's all in your mind. You can become better right now. If you choose to change now, trust me, you just have to take action and your life will change. Let me have my bread, my suya, and my coffee. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.